Hey everybody, it is Vinny from Vdub Productions, and welcome to my State of the Channel video. I am deciding to do a State of the Channel video on this day as we are now heading to the NBA Finals portion of my NBA 2K26 2025 season playthrough. As I said, we're in the NBA Finals now, featuring the OKC Thunder and the Milwaukee Bucks. So that is a spoiler alert for those that don't know it. But if you don't care about being spoiled, hey, there you go. It is Thunder and the Bucks in my season playthrough. I mean, a team that did not make the NBA Finals in real life lost to the Spurs in 7 games against a team that never made the playoffs in real life during the 2025-2026 season, where Doc Rivers was fired as head coach of the Bucks. And I think he has another job as well in real life. I thought he was retired, but I guess apparently he can't. He has an itch, so he's probably going to coach again. So he's coaching again. But the point of my State of the channel video is that I just want to give you guys the plans for content moving forward for the future of this channel, at least for the near future of this channel here. And we're going to start off, of course, with the announcement of College Football 27 and Madden 27. I'm actually going to get both of those games, and the reason why is because they're now going to both have added a coaching mode where, yeah, I'll pick the plays, but the game will play with, but the players, it'll be in the player's hand and not in your hands. You're not controlling the plays. You're not controlling things that are being taken place after you control the play. But I think that's probably a good thing, because I remember back in the early 2000s, they had NFL head coach from EA Sports, and my friend Cyber Darkwolf streamed that plenty of times. I think he did a Raider franchise as well as he did a Falcon franchise. And usually for my college football dynasty, I put a vote on Twitter or here on YouTube. But here's the thing. I'm already decided when this, for College Football 27, I decided, okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm doing the Sacramento State Hornets because they're the closest, now I think mileage-wise from where I am, they're now the closest FBS team. You can say what they want about selling their souls, or they may be doormats in the MAC. I will not disagree with you. I will not argue with that. They did sell their souls to go to the Mid-American Conference. If you're not unfamiliar with it, look at the details of why they move, how they moved to the Mid-American Conference, and what's going to happen to them for this 5 years they'll be in the MAC. But I'm just going to try to build the Hornets in College Football 27, and then I'm going to use my favorite team, the Raiders, in Madden 27, because they have a quarterback they could build off of in the future by the name of Fernando Mendoza, and I'm really looking forward. I mean, I don't expect him in real life to start week 1, and I probably will not start him in week 1 in my franchise mode either, but I think that would be a fun team to do. For the additional content, I may do a mascot mashup tournament, maybe between like 16 to 32 teams. I'll come to you guys for help to see who would be in. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be certain ones that are going to be locked, like Benny Beaver, Hookem from Texas. I'm sure if anybody who follows me that's been a friend of mine on these platforms for years, you suggest a mascot, that will be a sponsor's exemption. They'll be in as well, but it's not going to be easy to fill 6. But even then, that's only going to be like maybe like 7 or 8 teams. We still got to get like the next like 24 to 25 teams to fill out that 32 team bracket, and that's like one that I will not have any rush on doing, because that can even go into like February or March, because I will also be doing, as I said, the dynasty for that series, as well as simulations. And I'm going to be doing simulations for 2 games for each week of both the college football and the regular season for NFL. So it'll be 2 games each, because I'm going to be busy like editing, making content for both games. So that is why I'm not going to be doing like 3 or 4 games a week like I used to for College Football 27. And as I said, I'm doing 2 games for I have both Madden and college football coming out, so that is my content as of right now for both of those games. And by the way, that also includes also later on where I do my 24 team FBS playoff where, yes, I'm going to have every conference winner. I tried 28 last year. I didn't like how it turned out. So I'm going to be going back to 24 teams like I did for college football 25 for CFB 27 for my own playoff. And I'll have a little bit of twist too with that about how eligibility goes. So do keep an eye on that because I will not even entertain anything about that after this until the college football playoff rankings come out and I do my own like bracketology show for that. So, all right, probably about like 6 minutes into this already. So now we're gonna get to NBA 2K27 for the future. I'm going to tell you right now, I enjoyed doing the season playthrough where I did like one game for every few days during the regular season. I eliminate the NBA Cup, and I'm still going to do that. But here's the thing, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to give you an option, and there will be a vote taking place on my community tab, and that vote will come out after I get this video uploaded. And then after this video actually becomes uploaded, then I'm going to put the community tab, like a poll on the community tab, and I'll leave the link in the pinned comment section down below. So you'll be able to vote on that. You'll have until at the end of my NBA Finals. It'll be at the NBA Finals to decide who will be what I will do for my future NBA 2K27 content. And here are the options. We could still do the season playthrough like as I did it with the regular teams and the rosters, regular rosters on their teams. Maybe I might tinker with a couple of trades. Maybe I might not do trades and just keep them on the roster the entire time, whether those players get traded to different teams in real life or not. Or I could do a season playthrough, and I'm currently making like logos for relocated teams and custom-made teams. Currently making those logos right now. But I'm also going to be doing a fantasy draft, and then once I get that out, I will be making videos prior to start of that season playthrough. Doing that season play prior to start of that season playthrough. I'll make videos of what the team reveals will be for each division and what the rosters will look like. So that is another option. Another option will be a season playthrough, but do the all-time team. So like you'll have the all-time Los Angeles Lakers, all-time Chicago Bulls, all-time Milwaukee Bucks, so forth for all 30 teams. Do a season playthrough there. Again, one game for every 3 days. NBA Cup will be eliminated because I do not like the NBA Cup. So you could do that. Or I could do a My Eras, go to do a season replay of the My Eras, where I will, depending on which era wins, because if My Eras wins, then I'll have an extra vote on my community tab for what era should I do, whether it be like the Kobe Bryant, or the Michael Jordan era, or the Magic versus Bird era. However, I will let you know that I'm only doing the first season only for that. I'll do the first season only for that. There's no like way I could actually start on another season, like a future season after that. Let's say the Magic versus Bird era was, I think it was 83, 84 to start off with. The year before Michael Jordan got drafted into the NBA. So there's no possible way where I'm going to go forward, because there's no guarantee that Michael Jordan's going to be a Chicago Bull when you do the My Eras. And I actually admit, I did a Twitch stream a few years ago with the Sacramento Kings, starting off with the Bird versus Magic era. And let me tell you, it was pretty fun. I mean, I ended up with Patrick Ewing won about 2 championships. I think I got to like the 02-03 season, but I did win 2 NBA championships with the Kings with Patrick Ewing. I think it was 89 and 1991. So it was kind of fun to do that. So that is for my NBA 2K27 content. What I wanted to do, and I'm not going to be able to get the software fixed in time to do this. What I wanted to do is college football, actual college football season, actually with the Pac-12 coming back. Wanted to do a weekly Pac-12 reaction and play-by-play video where I just react to the game, like do live reactions and play-by-play for myself. Of course, I can't show the game because of copyright stuff. I mean, if you want to know what I'm talking about, go check out Jaguar Gator 9. I mean, he's mostly a historical football channel, but he'll do live reactions to play-by-play games. Like he's currently doing the NBA Finals, Stanley Cup Finals. He'll do Major League Baseball. I mean, he's good. He does like the UFL. He'll do like the prime time, like Monday Night Football, Sunday night, Thursday night football games, as well as playoff games outside the Super Bowl or any national or playoff TV or playoff games that involve the Jaguars, because he doesn't. He's not gonna do those games because that's his favorite NFL team. But then he'll also do college football games. Go to that channel, and I'll leave a link in the description down below to that channel if you're not subscribed to his channel. I would, if you're a football fan, I would subscribe to his channel for his history of the NFL. He does like stories where it's like, I never heard this before. From like 50 years ago, stories that we didn't even hear, and you even hear people that were around at that time talk about, I never even knew this happened. So give him a follow or a sub. Watch his content. Tell him Vdub sent you. He knows who I am. I know who he is. But then, as I said, I want to do it for a Pac-12 game of the week. I'm not going to be able to get the software up. Maybe I might be able to get the software when college basketball season starts. I'll do like a weekly Pac-12 game there. So that's going to be going into like December, January time. But I will tell you this, though. I do have tickets to the World Cup. I bid on getting tickets to the World Cup in Santa Clara. I'll be at the Austria versus Jordan game. I will do a vlog for that because this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Lifetime thing that comes to the U.S. Hasn't happened in 32 years. I don't know when it's ever going to happen again, if it will ever happen again in this country. Keep the politics out, by the way. We're not getting into politics there. At least on this video, but as I said, Austria versus Jordan. I'm looking forward to going to the game. It'll be my first like professional soccer game. I've been to many college soccer games when I was. Actually, I take that back. Actually, I've been to the USL Championship games for that league when the Oakland Roots were still playing their games on the campus of my alma mater, California State University, East Bay in Hayward, California. So that is my my content right there. Let me know what you guys think about this. As I said, leave a like, comment on this video, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And I will actually give you guys an official, I would say this video will be out. If you watch it at the time of the upload, it'll be out on Wednesday, June 10th, around 3 p.m. Eastern. I would say maybe June 11th, Thursday. That's tomorrow if you're watching this at the time of the actual upload. That'll be tomorrow, Thursday, June 11th, 2026, when I will announce the NBA Finals content schedule. I'm going to spread those out because, as I said, there's no reason to rush to them now. The real-life NBA Finals, which, by the way, I'm about a few hours away from Game 4 of the actual finals. I'm recording this after Game 3 of the NBA Finals, where the Spurs actually were able to pull off a win in New York City, getting back into the series. And this will be out before the start of Game 4, so who knows? Will the Knicks bounce back and be on the verge of winning the NBA Finals on Saturday, or will we go back to San Antonio tied 2-2 in a few hours at the time of this recording? So, I mean, I actually enjoyed the NBA Finals. But, as I said, though, that is what I want to get to. This is to say to my channel about the future content of this video. I'm sorry, it probably took a little bit longer than I wanted to get everything out. But I just want to let you guys know where I stand as far as future content for my channel. And as I said, tomorrow, June 11th, I will have my tentative schedule for the NBA Finals, at least for the games 1 through 4. And then if we know for sure we're going to have a game 5, then I will post content out for that, or post an update of when that game, or even game 6 or 7, if it goes that far, will come out. So with that, or actually, you know what? I'll post the tentative dates for all 7 games. How about that? So with that, as I said, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, hit the bell icon to receive notifications after you subscribe to this channel for when to receive notifications for my videos. And also, in the description down below, as I said, you'll see the link to Jaguar Gator 9's channel, as well as you'll see a link to my Cash App, and where you follow me on X and Instagram. And with that, I am Vinny from Vdub Productions, and you made it to the end of my video. Thank you, and I am signing off.